How to use Phone Manager Lite to work in conjunction with your Avaya 9620 IP telephone. The Phone Manager Lite software will be deployed via group policy, and the program will start automatically upon your first logon to your computer after the phone system has been deployed at your office. The program will then continue to run in the background unless you actually close it. When logging into Phone Manager for the very first time, add your extension or username, your password, which until you change it will be 1234, and the IP address provided to you by the team. After you have successfully logged in, you will see 4 overview tabs. There will be a tab for speed dials, a tab for missed calls, an all calls tab listing incoming, outgoing, and missed calls, as well as a message tab. All tabs upon first logging in will be blank, as the system has not had a chance to track anything yet. Please note that the program only tracks missed and all calls when it's actually running. One of the first things you will want to do is set up your speed dials. Your version of Phone Manager allows you to set up to 15 speed dials. These speed dials can be either just internal users. At this point, you can use the speed dials for presence management, just external numbers, or a combination of both. If you use your speed dials for present management, you can very quickly and easily determine if one or more of your coworkers are on the phone, indicated by a red X to the left of their icon, if they have any messages, indicated by a yellow envelope, or if they have their phones forwarded or set to Do Not Disturb. To set up your speed dials, we want you to right-click into the blank speed dial page. Select New, select speed dial member, and then add their name and telephone number. Remember, if this is an external number, the phone system does require a 9 to be dialed prior to getting an outside line. To add an internal user, use the Speed Dials tab, select New, and add User. Ensure you have Show Directory selected. Select the user you wish to add. Instead of scrolling to the user you wish to add, you can go ahead and type in their name or their extension. Click OK. The user will now appear in your speed dial list and can be used for presence management. To check voicemail from Phone Manager Lite, simply select the Message tab and double-click on the messages. Your messages will now be played on your telephone. Phone Manager allows you full control of your phone through the screen of your computer. So to make a call, for example, you can either use your speed dial screen that you set up earlier. You can make a call from the Call Log tab. If the calls are internal calls or outgoing calls, you can just double click on them, or you can use the Make a Call feature. To call from the Speed Dial tab, simply select the user you wish to call and double click the icon. You will see the little call status indicator change once the call is connected. To call from the call log, select either any internal call, whether missed, incoming, or outgoing, and double-click that number, or any outgoing call. Double-click that number. Again, you will see the status indicator change once the call is connected. If you neither have the number you wish to call saved to your speed dials, or if the number does not appear in your call log, click the Make a Call button. A screen will pop up prompting you to enter the phone number. Type the phone number you wish to call. Again, please remember to add a 9 to get the outside line. Finally, click Call. Once the call is connected, Phone Manager allows you to either put that call on hold, you can transfer the call, make conference calls, and hang up on the call. Basically, you have the same features available on your computer as you have on your telephone, and you can use one, the other, or use them interchangeably. To place a call on hold, click the Hold button. This button looks like an upside-down handset. you will notice the call status indicator changing from connected to a little musical note symbol indicating that the caller is now on hold. To retrieve the call from hold, double-click the number. To transfer a call, select the call, click Actions, and select Transfer. At this point, you can either type in the name of the person you would like to transfer the call to, scroll to find the user, or double-click the speed dial icon. You can now either do an assisted transfer. This means you wait until the other party has answered and you announce the call before completing the action, or a blind transfer, which means you complete the action without making an announcement to the other party. For the assisted transfer, you simply wait until the other party answers, make the announcement, and then click the Complete Transfer button. In case the other party is unable to attend to the caller, you can retrieve the call by double-clicking on the original call. For the blind transfer, once you have initiated the transfer by clicking Transfer and selecting the user or dialing the extension, you can go ahead and release the call by clicking the Complete Transfer icon. To utilize the park function, again, make sure the call you're planning to place on park is selected. Click Actions and Park. Select the park slot you wish to utilize and select OK. You can now announce to anyone in your office that a call is on a particular park slot, and they can go and retrieve it by double-clicking on the park slot. One of the most convenient features of Phone Manager is the simplicity of making a conference call by utilizing a simple drag and drop system. To initiate the conference call, one dials the first party the same way we discussed earlier. So you either double-click on their icon, or you use the how to make a call feature, or you call them from the call log. To get the second party on the line, repeat the same steps. The minute you click the Make a Call button or you double-click on a speed dial icon, the first call will automatically be placed on hold. Once the caller on the second call answers, you can simply grab the second call by highlighting it with your left mouse tab. Hold the mouse tab down and drag it on top of the first call. Release the mouse tab. Voila! All parties are now joined in a conference call. To end the call, simply click the Disconnect button. To change settings on your phone profile, such as the Do Not Disturb feature, activate call forwarding, and personalize Phone Manager, click on the little wrench-looking button. This will open the preference screen that is broken out into smaller tabs. You have the Forwarding tab to set up call forwarding, the Do Not Disturb tab to set Do Not Disturb preferences, Voicemail tab to turn voicemail on or off, Park ID tab to assign yourself specific park slots if so desired, Phone Manager tab that allows you to change basic settings of how Phone Manager operates, a Shortcut tab that lets you set up your own personal shortcuts, and an Instant Messenger tab, which is disabled as it requires additional licensing. To set up call forwarding, simply select the Call Forwarding tab. You now have the choice of forwarding calls unconditionally. This means that any incoming call to your desk phone will automatically be forwarded to the number that you designate. Forward on busy only, or forward on no answer. Do Not Disturb can be activated not only through your handset, but also through Phone Manager. In order to activate it, simply select Do Not Disturb. You can set Do Not Disturb exception numbers, which is a very convenient feature in case one is working on a project and does not wish to be disturbed, but at the same time is waiting for a very important phone call. Simply enter the Do Not Disturb exception number and click Add. This will now allow only calls originating from the number that you have entered to ring through. All other calls will automatically be sent to your voicemail box. The Voicemail tab allows you to turn voicemail on or off. It also allows you to select voicemail ringback. This means that anytime you do have a voicemail on your system, the phone system will call your desk phone. Once you answer, you will automatically be connected to the voicemail box and you can retrieve your messages. The telephone tab allows you to turn call waiting on and off, a feature some users find convenient as they might not want to have a secondary call interrupt their original conversation. If call waiting is turned off or not selected, the call will still appear on the phone screen, but there will be no audible interruption. If the off-hook operation is selected, and it's selected by default, it allows you to operate the phone through Phone Manager without needing to lift the handset. If busy on held is selected, any new calls coming in, if you are on hold, will automatically hear a busy signal. This feature is very useful if you do not wish to be distracted by an additional call if you already have one call on hold. The Phone Manager tab, as mentioned earlier, allows you to customize how Phone Manager works for you. Selecting Pop Phone Manager will pop the program to the front of the screen anytime a call comes into the system. This is a great feature for users who mostly rely upon Phone Manager and wish to control most of their phone's features, including answering calls, through their workstation. If you select Hide on Close, upon closing the application, Phone Manager will be minimized to the system tray rather than exiting it altogether. This can be convenient as the initial startup time can vary in length depending upon your system's speed. Play Sounds is also a feature that is selected by default. This means all incoming calls are playing a sound to alert. In the Phone Manager tab, you can also select whether you want to have a designated tab for your missed calls and a designated tab for your messages. By default, these two tabs are selected, which brings up those two original tabs when you first log in. Lastly, let's review the Help button. Avaya does have some great additional training videos online that can be viewed at any time. To access these training videos, click on the Help button and select Video Tutorials. A separate web browser window will now open with the video selections. We hope this video gave you a good overview of Phone Manager. If at any time you have questions, do not hesitate to contact us by calling our help desk, area code 512-249-6080, extension 1, or email us at support@gcsaustin.com. Again, that is support@gcsaustin.com.